Bradley Beal. Nice fake. Gets the jumper to go.
To take that baseline jumper.
Lamar averaged 21 last year. Had 13 in the opener against the Knicks. Beal knocks down the jumper.
Build camaraderie and chemistry, especially on the defensive end of the floor.
DeRozan, one of 4 Spurs in double figures. Beal leading the way once again.
Beal, step back jumper. That's good. Point land now 3 of 4, 11 points. Beal, step back jumper. That's good. Beal wants it back, turns the corner, pulls up, and that goes in.
He has that look on his eye.
Beal. Wow, that was stopping on a...
Through 5, which means the point guard to the center. So Thomas Bryant got called on Andrew Wiggins on that possession and got hit.
Beal exchange. 11-0 run. Beal snaps that. Start the season.
But he's, Chris, in fairness to the process, he's had the ball in his hands a lot more here with the Pacers than he did with Giannis.
3 quarters yet, it was on the road.
So what range do you have to be in order for it not to be in that range? What's that mean?
Beal makes it a is what drew that.
So the T call, Beal curling around, it's the jumper.
Yes, I can see it coming. It's in the stars. Beal
Takes it, makes it. Kemba's got 43s now in the 10th game of the year for the Celtics. Nobody's ever had that many three-pointers made.
Line it up, it's like a spot shot.
The only question is, did he have too much time? Sometimes guys get that wide open, they got too much time to think about it.
Not good.
Being his 24th birthday. Beal able to get around Graham, and Bradley Beal makes the Timberwolves pay. Beal's got 25. He's gone over now 2,500 career assists in this game. He needed 3 to get to 2,500 when the game started.
Man, how sweet is that?
That's unassisted.
3 ball, the rebound, Bertans. Beal now defended by Carter Williams. That's his game right. Lead is 5. Brad Beal back. Now defended by Wes Iwundu. Beal matching the biggest lead, Orlando. Brad Beal shooting over Vucevic.
He's staying on the floor as well.
Coach Clifford likes Fultz and Augustine together. Beal 15.
Total call standpoint was a gain and a plus in our league, because when I first got in 2002.
Beal, pull up, and he goes it. Beal is in attack mode right now. His step back.
No man's land, gave him the jump shot and the drive.
Here's Beal, his pull-up jumper. Bradley Beal is two-handed dunk.
That was Brad Beal's mindset, but hold on, he got his numbers.
Beal puts up a shot and hits it. Keeps that dribble alive. Shot clock down to 5. Gets a pick set by Bryant. Fade away. And Beal has 1.
As you know, there in Denver, if you don't come out and at least in that first half do just that, it'll be a long night. And
I'm playing against him.
Suns will have to be on point against Bryant. Beal with the tough pull-up. Suns on an 11-2 scoring run after trailing by 21. But
Because all Thomas Bryant was thinking, I can't have him blow by me and get a dunk. They'll give up the 3.
Beal.
It's over. The wait is over again. I think I might.
He might just have to go with Lou.
Yes.
Beal sidestep, fires ahead.
The positions in the lineup, and he said, isn't that what we've done all year? What's defense? So he had a laugh about it.
Christina, thank you very much. It is worth pointing out. I think it's a rebound.
Been scoreless in this third quarter. Beal bumped from behind, counted.
Well, 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists for the Wizards.
Beal draws the contact.
He and Bradley Beal.
Beal trying to find Hachimura. Leaves it back for Beal. The mid-range jumper is good. Beal's got 20, 40 seconds to go. Beal from the free throw line. He's got 30. Korkmaz able to hit that jumper. Beal quickly back down the other end, gets a pick, gets free, and rattles in the jumper. Beal, good pump fake. One step inside the three-point line. He knocks it down. He's got 13, back up to 10. Hachimura. Beal.
Good shot.
Good result.
Yeah, man. That's good.
Back to Thomas against Derek. Beal's at the elbow, steps back topside and sends it and scores it.
This game would be won.
Beal, step back. He knocks down his first jumper. Arena, Bertans to Beal. 5 seconds. Beal, crossover in the paint. Step back for the win. Got it!
Koshnesny sets the screen and Beal sticks it.
Well, that time Ibaka stayed back in the lane and once
so it
takes a
little bit of time.
Yep. Oh yeah. And they're spending a lot of time working with these guys, so it's just a process of patience from him now. Come off the bench, give him a little something.
Beal.
He's so smooth.
Wearing number 4, plays about 25 minutes a game. Beal stepping in and stroking 2. He had 26.
Built like Charles Barkley. Doesn't play like Charles Barkley. Let's not get crazy.
Yeah, right. Don't let him shoot. Foul him. Foul him. Well, he shoots, and there. Wizards, by the way, went nearly 7 minutes between field goals.
12th offensive rebound for the 76ers as well. They're there tonight.
But in recent years, has not been bothered by injuries. There he hangs around the backcourt, comes up with a steal.
Resounding rebounding, uncanny dexterity with this stuff.
Beal gets another wide open look. And already
igniting the crowd.
10 points for Barrett, 5 assists for Peyton. Bradley Beal.
Clever, slick off to the Wizards now underneath.
Beal leans in, off the glass, 16 for Beal.
Penetrating, orchestrating.
And here's Beal. Finds the open room and a 10-point lead. Say that could be the title of your life. Bradley Beal. Step back jumper, shot's good. Beal with 29.
One above his season's average.
Crowd getting into it a little bit here. 4 minutes to play the opening quarter. Baseline mid-range, Bradley Beal.
See what we mean by Christian Wood's been playing a little bit better since Andre got up.
Bradley Beal is short, but able to get his own rebound, and this time fills it.
Secured first.
Kept him nice and loose.
What are you looking for when you watch Bradley Beal right now to see if he is healthy?
I'm looking forward to see if he can get to the basket. Well, yes, he made that mid-range.
It's tough to make up for the height differential.
You got to be quick.
Beal, that's for 2. Bradley going on. Bradley Beal, who loved football, looking like his hero, Ed Reed, right there. Here's Beal, the turnaround, got the roll. First shot is good.
Die by that.
Beal, screen set by Mahinmi, hesitation. Here's Beal again off the glass. And Brad
play.
7-0 Wizards run. Beal to make it a 9-0 run.
Too easy.
This will be his first if he's able to do it. Ooh, they nearly threw that away. Beal dances baseline and got it to go. Well, he gets so much separation. Off the glass for
Bradley Beal is back on the floor here for the Wizards. Beal left open for mid-range jumper. He puts that in.
There, look at. He's in it right there for another steal.
Beal, head up, pulls up, and Beal is in 4th place all along. Shot clock to 9. Beal, pull-up jumper. Beal, nothing but net.
Myers Leonard picking up Beal on the switch. Oh, the step back. Oh, that's lethal for Bradley Beal. 2 scores in a row. Here's Beal.
Picked up by James Johnson. Step back, Jay. Got it. Oh, the Wizard.
He doesn't need any screens. He's that good as a creator.
Bradley Beal pull up 15-footer and a splash.
IT lays it over to Beal. Bradley top of the key. Terrific mid-range shot too, in addition to his. He's so bad. Bradley Beal, and an easy look. Hawks shot 69% from the floor in that second quarter. Washington ball and Bradley Beal going to work right away.
I mean, that's a lot.
You've been around a lot of superstars.
From day one, he asked me questions.
But they were sitting there, he's asking you all about Marcus Johnson, what kind of player he was. Beal knocking.
Bradley Beal, George Hill defending. Beal turns the corner and gets free.
I mean, he makes that look easy. His willingness to want to be on a championship team, wanting to play that role alongside Giannis.
Bradley Beal
making a play, drilling the ball and blocking it. Great defense.
Here's Beal doing his best, Isaiah. Here's Beal against Dinwiddie. Shot clock's at 4. Beal fading away. Knocks it down again. Mahimi to Beal. Beal got his man up in the air.
Because he has 2 fouls.
Beal, step back jumper. That's good. Gets himself in point land. Beal, the mid-range jumper. Bradley Beal's got 20. Smith feeds Beal. Beal, the free throw line jumper.
Nice.
30 points.
You need baskets and stops. Quick baskets.
Beal, the pull-up, 43. Well, the 100, the Mavericks won that contest. Let's see what the strategy is against Beal as he goes baseline. His pull-up jumper is good. Good start for Beal. Beal pushing the tempo. His step back for 3. Beal's got it. Beal takes the handoff from Hachimura. Oh, nice step back by Beal. The last time these teams met, it was 128-111. Memphis in Memphis as Bradley Beal knocks down the mid-range jumper.
And that could have been my 3rd key. Get him the ball, right? In that realm of things over there, playing hard. He's a tough-nosed guy.
Beautiful step back by Beal against Beal. Pull-up jumper.
Nice. Time is running down. Doesn't mean you shoot a step back.
Beal splits, pulls up, hits the jumper at Beal against Satoransky. Wants a clear out. Step back, difficult shot, not for Beal.
Now that's 3 times now Zach has scored on Brad. So if you're Bradley Beal, he's going to get aggressive.
Beal to come right back.
Both teams struggling offensively to start. Beal backs away, creates some space, and gets the nice soft touch.
I'm coaching the Knicks tonight. These guys are excited. I'm excited. We get to play basketball. It's basketball season.
What a great, classy answer from its team and its players. Their work ethic has not diminished one bit despite the changes that have happened. And they're not going to change with yesterday's comments.
We made the Western Conference Finals, and if it wasn't for Sam Cassell getting injured, we possibly could have had a chance at an NBA championship. So,
you remember, Felicio has 3 too. Right maker. Beal hurries it. Beal, the step back fadeaway is good. Oh, he is an assassin.
Do a good job moving the ball. I know they always talk about Giannis being the main guy, but he's a willing passer.
Bradley Beal knocks down his. Going to the corner right now. Hand off to Beal. Beal, the pull-up from the elbow. And Bradley Beal. Beal, good rip through. The pull-up. Back-to-back buckets.
Anything's possible.
Beal back in, takes his first shot, makes it. He's in for the Wizards. Beal off the glass, make it 12. Beal's got 16. Wizards trail by 2. Beal, his free throw line jumper, that's good. 8
from downtown now.
Beal trying to get his points. Beal will go glass. He's got 7.
An offensive transition.
Utah by 3. Beal cut the rim and in. So a quick 8 in the quarter for Bradley Beal.
10 attempts, but still, they're shooting over 50%, and that's a welcome sight from where the Jazz were. We mentioned against, look at Houston Bowler, where the Jazz couldn't make a shot either. This group on the floor right now for the Jazz has really played hard.
Beal drains it.
He's so good.
Beal turns the corner, working on a 40-point game. Jumps it over the top of Gobert.
Attack these games.
What a shootout, though. How about the points in that game? 139 to 134 in Minnesota.
Yes, sir.
I'm not talking about the Mike Miller that played in the NBA. Coach Mike Miller, that is, for the New York Knicks.
Beal, his free throw line jumper, ties it back up at 28, and it's 8 for Beal.
I want his offense, but what about his defense? Here's the defensive play right here for himself, blocking that basket off the glass, but nobody there to box out.
Field goal for Beal, the pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Did you see?
And the recipe for a win for the Wizards.
Beal gets it off the glass.